Hey there, everyone. My name is Claire Maxwell at Embodied Learning Systems. Today's video is for holistic practitioners who are trying to make a decision about which social media channel to choose. And in particular, are you wondering if YouTube might be the best one? I hope that this video will help you make a decision and get moving. So you might be hesitating because you are not sure which platform is best for you. It's a scary level of visibility that you're not used to. You might be hesitating because you know it's not a quick process to get up and running on a social media platform. And you're not sure if you even have the time and energy available to do what's needed to get traction. You might be hesitating because you don't even have the right equipment yet. You don't know what it is. There's so many things. And if you are an embodiment professional, particularly, or a wellness professional, you might hate social media because you're really aware of how it affects you when you are on it and how it affects humans. And so there's a lot of trepidation and a lot of reasons to hesitate. Now, I've coached a lot of practitioners who are in this place. And I know that the qualities that make a good practitioner, a good healer, a good teacher can often be the ones that make visibility overwhelming. We're very courageous people, but we're not necessarily performers, and we're very sensitive. So I understand that it can be overwhelming, and that's why I want you to be sure that you're clear on the decision that you make, because then you can start looking for the solutions you need. So in this video, I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons to overcome those fears. To be blunt, it's going to be key to your success and survival. Each one of these challenges has a solution, and it's just a matter of getting clear on breaking it down into steps. But those steps can be overwhelming if you're still hesitating. So I want you to give yourself time to make a decision. So I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons. But before I do that, I want you to give yourself time to just feel your body and breathe a little bit. And just let these soak in, see how they land with you, whether you agree with them or not. And just know that it's a decision that you're free to make. You do not have to do this now. You don't have to do it the way I've done it. There might be some way that you can find to do it that works for you. So my first reason is that I personally have found for me to reach enough new people to fill my business, social media is a necessity. I have a lot of, I need to get a lot of new clients coming regularly. Clients stay for a little while and then they learn and then they go. And so I need to have a flow, and I need to reach a large number of people to keep that flow going. Many of my heroes and the people that mentored me were building their businesses in a really different environment where referrals, training programs that they worked at, personal connections, educational institutions were a great way that they could get new clients coming in. A lot of us don't have that option right now. A lot of training programs are closing. Educational institutions that used to bring us clients are struggling. Our jobs are unstable. And so having a channel that's yours can be a real stabilizer in a very unstable business environment. So that's my first reason for just accepting social media. So once you've accepted it, mastering it is also necessary for success because social media channels are owned by other people and they are serving customers. And so if your content doesn't make their customers happy, they're not going to raise you up in their search engines. So you have to actually learn about their platform, and that's kind of a never-ending process. And so picking the right platform is important at the outset because it is going to be an investment of time. And I want you to know that if you're wanting to know more about YouTube and all of the stats and the reasons why I picked it, I didn't want to overwhelm you with that in this video, but there's a blog post below with some more details about that in the description box. So if you are feeling like YouTube might be right for you, there's more information in that blog post to help you really make a decision. Still feeling your body? Ooh, move it a little, take a breath. So the last piece is that the fear of visibility is so understandable, but it's helpful to know that it's not really about you. It's not about your ego. You don't have to have a big ego. It's about your mission, your work, why you're so passionate about your work, and getting that message out and serving people who need what you do. So I personally believe that embodiment is going to be so important in helping people stay sane in an increasingly overwhelming AI-generated technological world. I believe in the intelligence of our bodies and that it will guide us in the right direction. I'm very passionate about that, and that's really helped me overcome a lot of fear, and I still have fear. So you don't have to feel confident. That will come and go. There's no perfection. You'll always be learning about the platform. But welcome to the world of business. So one caution I would make is if you're not yet clear on your mission and you don't have clear language yet, you don't even know what the word impact means, you know you have values, but you don't really know what they are, you might want to get clear on those things or take some time to get clear on those things before you create a social media channel, because it's going to be a lot easier and more effective. And the algorithms are going to reward you if you are clear on those things. There's a lot of tech details to each social media platform, and all of that stuff is easier if your messaging is in place. And so if you need guidance or support with that, there's also a link in the description box below that you can book a free, no sales pressure strategy session with me if you think I would be a good support for you and the kind of business you have. And we can talk. And I'll just end with a confession that when I started my YouTube channel 7 years ago, I didn't know any of these things. I was clear on my passion and I had good content. And I am a performer, or I was a performer, although I wasn't used to speaking. I was used to dancing. So I actually used my YouTube channel to get clear about all these things. And if you go back in my channel, you can see that process. It's visible for all to see. And sometimes I'm a little embarrassed by the rawness of the early content. but I leave it there because it still gives me information about what people are engaging with and what works and what doesn't work. So I hope this was helpful, and stay tuned for more videos about the details of YouTube in the future. Okay? Peace and love. I hope this helped you get centered and make a decision so you can move forward. Ciao.